welcome to Choose Happy Learning. So now I'm super duper excited to show you all the preparation for interview. Okay, so I have you can just imagine a situation like you have completed the Azure certification and you are currently searching for a job. Okay, what and all the procedures or what and all the topics you need to cover in order to attend an interview with confidence? Okay, I have actually planned to have a session of 13 days with 13 major topics, and actually I have completed 5 Azure certifications from fundamentals, then Azure Administrator and Azure Solution Architect Expert, and finally Azure Security. But I am just giving an overview of how to attend an interviews for Azure Administrator job role, Azure Cloud Engineer, and basic like what and all will be asked in Azure interviews. So I am mainly concentrating on IaaS, infrastructure as a service part. Okay, and the major things is you might have some questions in mind like if I prepare all this question and will this be fair enough to attend an interview? Okay, let me answer you for this question. So, the major thing is like the interviewer varies and they do not have a systematic question paper, or as our school exams or college exams, they do not have any syllabus to ask any questions. But here we have an options like we need to be very very strong in fundamentals. So the major things here is like if you are lagging in fundamentals, like I'm going to take you some 13 topics. If you are very well strong and you could answer, definitely you could crack an interview. Apart from that, you can regularly attend the interview and gain some knowledge, and you can also like take notes whenever an interview is completed. Make sure to have a note of whatever questions you have answered, whatever questions you haven't answered, so that you can prepare for next interview with some more confidence and you will gain the questions. So here we don't have any question patterns in structure or anything like that. So, okay, then why are you going to stress these 13 questions? It is because you should not lag in these 13 questions. If at all they are asking you questions in this, you should be very sure about this and you need to answer. So, let's get into the topic quickly. So, yeah. I'm going to share you the Azure interview topics which I have prepared, and I'm going to have it as a daily session. So I'm going to prepare a frequently asked basic questions. For sure you will have this any of these questions, maximum you will have these questions. Make sure you are answering to this question in detail, that they don't have any doubts that you have uh, do you have any strong basics or not. If you are lacking in this, definitely you will be in trouble. So make sure before attending an interview you need to go through these 13 topics. So we can have some theoretical sessions to answer the questions and how to explain them, that you are enough and you are capable enough to answer them those questions. And we'll have some practical sessions so that you will have some hands-on and knowledge. You can create a Azure free account for 30 days and you can just very well go ahead and do demos along with me. Let's learn. So at the end of this 13-day session, I will also share you some sample questions. Okay. Next. So first topic is virtual machine. So it is like a basic. So you need to know about the virtual machine topics, like what are all the OS, what are all the prerequisites for creation of the virtual machines, and these kinds of stuffs. So I have created an video for this and I have uploaded it. So next, the major topic which you need to have some knowledge is like virtual networks. So I will also upload the videos on virtual networks. So majorly, like, what are all the IP class, what is public IP, private IP, what is the IP range, what is the subnetting, what is the subnet mask, and what is NST. So these kind of stuffs. So next is disks. You need to explain like what are managed disk, what are unmanaged disk. So this point they will expect from you. So next is storage devices. You have a lots and lots of things in storage devices. I have made a video for that. You need to, if they are expecting something from you regarding the storage device, make sure you are very well prepared for types, then accessing ways, then security aspects like service endpoints, private endpoints, and then you have many availability options. So you need to be sure about the availability sets, availability zones, virtual machine scale sets, load balancers, and application gateways. So next is you have some things for security is network security group and firewalls. So next, if you are going to explain something related to backup, then you need to explain the things regarding the snapshots, taking images, recovery service vault, these kinds of stuffs. So next is monitor. So you also have Azure monitor option. You need to explain them like alerts, metrics, event logs, these kind of stuffs. And we also have many monitoring topics which need to be covered. We have a separate session for that. Next is Active Directory. You need to be sure about the Active Directory concepts. So those things also we will cover in this session. And you need to have the clear idea about the subscription, tenant, what is the exact hierarchy, what is the access, these kind of stuffs as well. So next is, that is what I have added here. What is management group? What is subscription? They might expect some questions from these topics. Like they might expect some answers from you. Like what is the exact hierarchy? What if you have some multiple subscription? So those things as well. So encryption. So when you are about to touch this topic encryption, majorly you need to have some idea about the CMK and PMK. It's nothing but customer managed key and platform managed key. So we will also have a separate session for this as well. So next is VNet peering. This also I have a separate session for this, and we need to cover some topics like site to site and point to site. Next, you they might ask you like in which you are familiar. Like I am trying to cover the topics from Azure portal, but you also make sure that you know Azure PowerShell or CLI if you are familiar with Linux, and also Azure ARM template. So you need to be sure that in which are all the ways you're going to create those resources. So next is DNS. You need to be aware of DNS as well. And then finally, these questions may be rarely asked, but in an organization perspective, they might ask like Azure customized dashboard. So every organization might have the customized dashboard as well. So these are all the topics which majorly you need to cover, and these are very fundamental, basic topics. So you need to be very strong enough to answer these questions. So you need to like, and apart from this, you need to have one major thing before attending the interview, that is what is exactly your environment, or what is your work style, what you exactly have for your work, like as a what you're working in your previous organization, what is exactly your role, what is your structure. Like for example, I can give you some idea, like we have this many production machines, we have this many testing machines. So likewise, if you want some videos like this, please do comment. I will surely put a video on that. So let us just learn together, and I am planning to do this 13 videos as a single session. So day by day I will just give you some theoretical concepts and a practical sessions as well. Finally, end of the day, I will share you some questions as well. Thank you so much. Happy learning.